What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart for another walk around. Let's jump into the video and see what we find. So while this might not be a very interesting vehicle to most of you, it's kind of interesting to me, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a 1995 Honda Odyssey, but it is right-hand drive. It's a mail van. Have you ever seen a Honda Odyssey that was right-hand drive? This is my first time. I've never seen it before. I've seen a lot of cars in my day, and a right-hand drive, all-wheel drive Honda Odyssey is not one of them. I did not know this existed. U.S. mail carrier, frequent stops. And it actually doesn't look that bad. She's got some miles on her, obviously. And it's custom made. Somebody made themselves a bench in there to put their mail. I like this. I do. I know I'm weird. And I like things that, you know, most people don't, but this one I just think is kind of cool. I don't know what this is. That's weird. Okay. Very, very bizarre to see the steering wheel on the right-hand side of a Honda Odyssey. Let's put the key in the ignition, see what she does. She's got power. The lights are on. And she's got 240,000 miles. Well, this seat is way up, and I gotta scoot the seat back. There we go. I can't even get in, man. All right. There we go. We got some lights. So 239, 674 on the odometer. We've got an aftermarket dual Bluetooth DVD player right here as well. This is pretty nice. I don't know how to work it, but you even got some cup holders. And like I said, you got this bench over here for your mail. Fired right up. That's a Honda for you. The Honda's like 240,000 miles, heavy labor. Delivering mail, not a problem. Shifter's on the left. Right into gear. Yeah, no kidding. What do you think the chances are that the air conditioning works? I'm going to say slim, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Steering feels good. There is a little damage. Horn works. Windshield wipers. Headlights. Signals are on the right side. Very bizarre. This is very bizarre. I see the headlights, brights and everything seem to be working like they're supposed to. And the air conditioning works. Corner sensor. I guess that's for mail. It's got sensors all around the front and the sides, and this is what turns that on. No kidding. This is cool, guys. Come on now. Yeah, air conditioning is ice cold. We'll go ahead and shut that off. You pop the hood from this side too. Important window. Yes. Less important window, yes. I would drive this. I would drive this damn thing. Yeah. Now, I don't know where it gets its information for those corner sensors, because I don't see any sensors. These are probably strobe lights, it looks like, to warn people to watch out for the mail truck. A 4-cylinder? Really? I thought for sure this was going to be a V6. Look at all the room to work on this thing. Okay, I'm sold. Looks like somebody recently put a distributor in it. That looks new. This is weird, man. It's weird and I love it. I really like this. There's your sensors right there. There they are. All right. It took some damage to the fender. And I guess for a 1995, that's all it took to total it. I mean, it's old, it's kind of beat up. Does it really matter if the fender's banged up? Not really. If you really care that much, you could replace the fender. It's not that big of a deal. Does this door, the door actually functions? Yeah. I mean, I would take the wood out of it. I'd have to take that apart. It'd be nice if you could find the seat for this as well. It would just be kind of cool. Throw some hubcaps on it, get the mail off. Maybe figure out how to make these lights work. It's got lights all over. Now that would be cool if we could get those lights working. In fact, why don't we try to find that now. It's got to be within easy reach of the driver, right? Maybe it's this. Could this be a remote control for the lights? No. I don't know what this is for. This is strange. You'd think it'd be physical buttons, and it should be somewhere over here, you would think. Ashtray. Somebody's personal stuff. Yeah, I don't see any buttons. Fog lights, hazard lights, rear defrost, corner sensors, but I don't see any buttons to turn on those lights. Huh. Okay. Well, I think it's obvious this was most likely imported. Like, obviously it's imported because it's a Honda. But this would be probably what they actually drive around in down there. And America just doesn't get these. So this must have been imported. Here's another one. What is this? Pro strobe. This is for those lights. Huh. Okay. Dang it. Now I got to go back and check these things. Oh yeah, there it goes. Look at that. And it's got different settings, different colors. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then you can turn them off and right back on. Oh, dude, I gotta have this. I gotta have this. That's all there is. I don't know why I gotta have it, but I gotta have this. I love the little thing, man. You know, it's not in great shape or anything, but I think it could be brought back to life relatively easily. I'm going to put that over there. It was really sticky. It's covered in gunk. Pretty nasty. We'll shut it off. Even shut off the lights to stay on. So I guess we better... Yeah, this one doesn't work. So the one that I just threw down there is the one that you got to use. There we go. All right. This is going on the list, guys. Like it or not, I love this thing, and I want this in my life. So I just looked it up, and it's a pure sale, run and drive, just like it sits. Pure sale, guys. Nobody's bid on it. $0 have been bid on this van. I could get this. I really could. And honestly, I don't even know if I'd fix the fender. I mean, it's just cool. It's something that I'd probably play with for a little bit and get rid of. Air the tire up and drive it, man. Pure sale, $0. I want this. Next, we have a 2005 Subi. It's a Subaru Forester, 126,000 miles. It says it starts, but it doesn't drive. Well, you know, I love to check these things out, especially when they say that they don't drive, because every now and then you find out that they do. It's a 2.5 XS. I don't know what that means, but the body looks to be in, we'll call it average condition. She's got dings all over, but she's got good tires. Silver's a good color. It doesn't show damage all that well. It doesn't look too bad, but it is a little on the rough side. Good tires all the way around. Oh, it's a manual transmission too. So she may just need a clutch. I was thinking automatic transmission, and boy, that would be a pain, but man, it might just need a clutch. There's a powder all over the seat there. I don't know what that is, but overall the car's not too bad. It smells, you know, not good. Let's take a peek at the interior here. Maybe she's got power? Probably not. I think she's been sitting here a while, guys. Let's see. The date on the oil change was 11/30 of 21. So she's definitely been sitting a little while. So I'm going to bet we've got no power. Insert the key in the ignition. Boy. Yeah, dead as a doornail. Goes into gear just fine. Let's pop the hood. E-brake is on. If I can find the... There it is. What is this? Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good. This looks like part of, I don't know, an engine? Maybe a transmission? And it's sitting in the door. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe this is not as nice as I thought it was. Let's take a peek. Well, I mean, it looks complete from under the hood. That doesn't really tell us much. Easy there. Oh boy, oh, dang. There's a rod. Can you guys even see that? Right there in the center of your screen. That is a rod coming through the block. Yeah, that's literally a rod right there. It's hard to see, but right there, there's a rod sticking right out of the block. So, and it just so happens I need a lot of these parts. Like I need this air intake right here. I think a lot of this would work for the car I currently have. There's a lot of stuff here I could borrow for the little Subaru that I have. Dang. Yeah, it says it runs. Woo. It's an 05. Yeah, I think we're gonna walk away from this one, guys. I don't need a Subaru with a hole in the block. That's why I highly recommend you come out here and look at this stuff, man. I mean, you know, I could have bought that. Absolutely. I could have ended up getting that for myself. And, well, I could have thought it was a great little car that needed a clutch and found out it had a hole in the block. This little thing right here, it's time I update you on this. I lost this one, and I'm pretty upset about it. They finally put it up for auction with a buy it now of $1,825. Listed as a run and drive, but a salvage title. Obviously, we never saw anything wrong with this that would make me think it should have a salvage title. I don't see any damage to it anywhere. Ran great, went into gear. The air suspension aired up on all four corners. $1,825, I think, was a steal for it. Somebody got a great deal. Well, I'm always looking for a better deal. So what I did was the wrong thing. I waited, even though I knew $1,825 was a great deal for this Land Rover. I decided to wait. I was going to play my cards and hopefully win this thing at the auction for less than $1,825. Well, somebody beat me to it, and they hit the buy it now button, and they got it for $1,825, man. I should have jumped on this, and I really, really regret it. All right, I'm going to bring you with me. We can walk around a little bit, see if there's anything else worth looking at. Mustang, we've seen this one here before. We've seen quite a few of these before. So let's see if they got anything new that we can take a peek at. I would love to find something that I just can't live without. Aside from the mail van. I don't need the mail van, but I'm probably going to buy it. Like, no joke. That's probably coming to the channel very soon. I love this Jag. I mean, I really like this Jag. Hold on. Hold on. This is new. So they're complaining about the gap here. I'm looking at it, and I don't see anything wrong with this gap. You guys look at it, and you tell me. All right, we'll start at the front, and I'll just run you down. Do you see anything wrong with the gap? That's okay. I see nothing wrong with it. They got lots of... there's a dent in the crash bar. Let me ask you guys something. Honestly, don't lie. Be honest. All right? If you bought this car, are you going to cut this whole front end apart and put all new parts on because there's a ding, a tiny ding right there in the crash bar? No, you're not. Come on, don't lie. You're not. You're going to throw a bumper back on it. You're going to call it a day. And I would do the same thing. Like, no joke. Why? There's nothing really that bad on this. Okay, there's a couple little cracks and a couple little imperfections, but nothing that would require salvaging, in my opinion, the total car. Then again, I will say also, if this was my personal car and I was involved in an accident, I want it back perfect. I want it the way it was before the accident, and I have that right because that's what I have insurance for. Oh no, is she wrecked back here too? Oh, yes she is. Well, there goes that. Okay, I didn't realize she was crunched in the back too. Obviously, there's exhaust damage. There's a lot more damage back here. This is crunched. Yeah, okay. Well, now I understand with the back end and the front end damage. Yeah, but I mean, it didn't even blow a bag, guys. Come on. didn't even blow the bags. She's got power. It's the 4-cylinder though. You know, the 2.5T. How bad is it back here? Do we have... I mean, I do see a little bit of imperfections going on under here. The exhaust for sure got crunched. But I don't really see too much that would keep you from just throwing a trunk lid and a bumper and an exhaust on this thing and driving it down the road. I really don't. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up real quick. I just stepped on something. Oh, 29,000 miles. Are you kidding? An 18 with 29,000 miles on it. That's a noisy little engine. Honestly, that is a noisy little engine for a Jag. I don't like that at all. Sounds like a Chevy Cruze. That sounds like a Chevy Cruze. Wow. Maybe I can pop the hood real quick. Just take a quick peek under the hood since we're already over here. I like the car, but I'm really shocked just how noisy that engine is. Okay, a little turbo 4. Yeah, this could be put back together, you know, on the cheap if that's what you wanted to do. It absolutely could. For me though, I'm gonna walk away. Here's a perfect example of a cheap car that probably could be bought for very little and sold for very little at the same time. It's a little Kia Forte. I think it's a 2016. We're gonna walk around, see if we can find any damage. It doesn't look bad at all. Maybe this is one of those stolen Kia boys Kias, you know what I mean? If you see anything that would warrant salvage on this car, definitely let me know. But so far, I'm not seeing it. And don't say because it's a Kia. Don't say because it's a Kia. It's not too bad. It does have a little bit of damage. This is a pure sale. So whatever it goes for is what it goes for. It's got brand new tires, Primewells, brand new tires. There's a little bit of damage to the front, nothing serious. The clips are still good on the bumper, which means all of this will pop back in. That needs to be tightened down, possibly replaced. Oh, there is a little damage back here. All right, plasti weld that back together. There's a scrape and a dent in the fender. Clear coat peeling on the mirror. There's some kind of a, I don't know, something fell, it looks like, and hit this right here. So there's a tad bit of damage right there. I would call the majority of this normal wear. The back bumper, it's like somebody bumped it a little bit. And a little clear coat peeling over the door handle. So a lot of the damage that I'm seeing, I would look at this and just say that's normal wear. Clear peeling over the mirror over here as well. That's it. Unless the interior is destroyed, that's the extent of the damage. These are good little cars. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody's going to change my mind. These are good little cars, man. It's got tinted windows. The interior actually looks pretty dang good. A little tear in the seat there. Is the bag blown? I don't know. I don't know. Could be. We've got 2 key fobs. How nice is that? 2 of them. Let's put it in and see what it does. 47,000 miles. Are you serious? 47,000 miles. It's been serviced at Kia. Last date was 8 of 21, 35,496. It has 47,266 miles on the odometer. Air conditioning? Yeah, I already heard it kick on. I knew the AC was going to work. Let's check the gears. Even a little backup camera. How about that? Goes in reverse. Drive. Nice. Brakes feel solid. Steering feels great. This is not a bad little car at all. Important window works. Less important window works. Give her a little rev. Engine sounds good.
You're speaking another language.
Radio works. AC, however, there it goes. There it goes. Well, it's a little slow. It's a little lethargic, but yeah, the air conditioning does work. There it is. There it is, nice and cold now. We can turn that off because it's a kind of a chilly day today. This is not bad at all. This is not bad at all. Okay, I've got another one that's going on my watch list because that damage is so insignificant. Look at the seats back here. It's beautiful. I mean, it needs a good cleaning, but other than that, I wouldn't even fix most of this, man. Like, again, to me, a lot of this is normal wear. Now, of course, I'd want the bumper to fit back on, you know, and I'd like to pull that dent in the fender out as much as possible. But other than that, you know, give it a good wash, maybe a quick polish. This is a decent A to B car, man. In fact, I would say it's better than an A to B car. 40,000 miles, low mileage, nothing leaking, looks really, really good under the hood. This is solid, and it's going on my list. Well, we'll continue walking around. We might have to cut this video a little short. I planned on it being a little longer, but guys, I'm down to my last couple of rows of cars, and I'm just not seeing all that much today. I mean, there is a very brightly colored Challenger there. That sucker is I mean, I like the color. I do. It's a cross between purple and pink, and that's a bright color. That's a bright color. Let's continue on, see if we can find anything else that we can throw into this video for you guys. Anything else that I might be interested in bidding on. Hold on. Are these Koenigs? Is that what this is called? A Hyundai Koenig? I don't know. I've seen these a few times before, and there's just something about them I kind of like. How bad is this one? It must be the other. Yeah, here we go. Well, Kona. It's a Koenig. It's a Hyundai Kona. Yeah. Oh, wow. The back and the front. Okay, well, I guess that's a no-go for me. There's a Jeep. The strut that used to be up here is now where the headlight goes. That's yeah, man, that's wild. That Jeep went for a rough ride. We've looked at this before, I think. Is this a CT5 or a CT6? What are these? Hold on. It's a XT4, my bad. This is one that looks good, but if I remember right, something was very, very wrong. The undercarriage got tore up on it. There's a Suburban. I like it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just move on from that. Ooh. Boy, that makes my stomach sick walking by that one. That's... Dang it. Well, there was a Suburban. Z71 like a Cadillac. Unfortunately, she's pretty trash too. You got a Jeep that's completely smashed. This Explorer looks like something fell on top of it. This must be from the tornadoes or something. Let's take a closer look at this one, and then I think we'll call it a wrap. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can get you guys up here on the roof. Take a look. Yeah. Something fell directly on top of this. That's crazy. I can't fit through here. It's so tight. Let me see if I can get behind and walk around here. How's she look on this side? This got to be a tornado. Yeah. It is. It's been washed, but there's that debris. The insulation from houses all over it. So this is probably in a garage. She's scraped up pretty good too. Yeah, she's pretty rough, guys. Dang. I was hoping maybe it wasn't that bad, but it's pretty bad. Let's take a look at the interior. Well, the interior actually doesn't look that bad. Of course, it's black. You got the black headliner, so it doesn't really look that bad. Let me climb up here. Yeah, that roof's in rough shape. Ooh, right there especially. I mean, a hood can be replaced. A lot of that stuff up there you could get in and try to pop it out, but ultimately this thing is damaged everywhere. The interior's in good shape. It still has all the windows intact. So, you know, if you needed something for a relatively cheap price, you could afford it. It's got 109,000 miles on it. Would this make a good A to B? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, this could be a good A to B car. Runs great. Goes into gear. Brakes feel good. Steering feels good. Important window works. Less important window works. Yeah, if you didn't mind all the damage all over it, replace the hood. Like, that's a must. You've got to replace that hood. But if you replaced the hood, it's still kind of rough looking, but I mean, you could get by. There's a lot that needs to be replaced on this one, though, guys. Although it's not nearly as bad as that one. With that, I think we're going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my videos. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel and maybe even share the video on your social media with your friends. It goes a long way to help support the channel. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.